Hey guys, it's JJ and welcome to the live chat with me. Alright, so before I begin, just want to wish our Asian family a happy Chinese Lunar New Year. And 恭喜发财，新年快乐，and 阖家安康，祝大家新年大运大财，给发达。Okay, so today's topic is very simple. I just have two things to cover. And the first portion is actually after I done a video last week with my fiance Chloe about how to trade full time in cryptocurrencies. What are the tips that you need to get to, right? So I received a huge amount of messages. Okay, and some of it was they were very open to me sharing about the situation and all. I really appreciate that, and most of it actually came from our Discord group, right? Both Legacy and Premier, and they were talking about how to really get there, right? What are the nitty gritties to know, the how tos? And number two, I really just want to talk a little bit about the BTC charts as of today, what's up, and what's happening in the BTC market, just to update all of you for a little bit, and while everyone's celebrating Chinese New Year, I know that our viewers from all around the world, you are not, and so that's why we're just grinding here. We're just letting you know what we view or what we see about the markets. Okay, so let's talk about the first part here. I have a very good case study, I feel, and this particular buddy of mine, he's from the Legacy group. All right, he's been with us for the last at least 4 to 6 months, and his schedule is getting more hectic, right? I mean, most of you would understand, would empathize with this, that you have a full-time job, right? And you need this full-time job to pay your bills, you need to support your family, you need it to do everything you need to. And at the same time, you are trying to trade cryptocurrencies. You have gotten a little bit of success here and there. Even if you don't know how you got this success, you got it, right? You make some profits here and there. Well, it's easy to make a profit when it's a bullish market. But it's when the bearish market comes, that's the true test of a trader or investor's mindset and how he actually handles that possibility. And so he actually shared that he's working 47 hours to 60 hours a week, very hectic schedule. He's trying to fit in a little bit of sports, exercising. He's trying to fit in a little bit of, family gathering, friends meeting. And he's also struggling, how to actually be able to handle so much news, able to handle so much updates on the markets, these different forks upcoming, different upgrades of the protocol, beta testing and mainnet and whatever not. So he actually also shared that, because of the Legacy Premier group, Legacy group per se, he actually helped him to streamline his learning. He could just read through the chat for about, say, 15 minutes or so a day. He could actually got all the knowledge or all the updates of what's happening in the market. So I think that it's one thing that I really appreciate about the chat as well, especially when I'm traveling. It's really important because you have a lot of people, you have a group that's very niche, and all of them are talking about the market. They're updating you on what's happening in that sense. They could be just talking about themselves, or they could be talking about the charts or the particular tokens that they really like, but you get a very good update and a good sentiment of what's happening in the market. Okay, so normally a lot of people in the Premier Go, especially I know, they are using the chat, as a morning coffee kind of thing, right? They look at it to know what's happening in the market, so it's a really good indicator. So what I just want to share with him, or in general everybody, is this, that in order for you to really get to full time, or in order for you to really get control of your life, and that being said, to be able to trade cryptocurrency full time, to be able to work at full time job, to be able to spend time with family and friends, it's really about this word called prioritization. Okay, now I've been through certain certifications. Okay, my bad. Certain certifications before. All right. So one of it was actually life purpose coaching, and through that we basically just learned one very important factor in life, which is time management. Okay. In fact, by like what Brian Tracy always say, okay, one of a sales guru, is that time management is actually life management. See, when you know how to manage your time, you will know how to manage your life. The logic is the same, right? So some of the things and some of the tips that I could share with you is this, in terms of time management strategies, is number one, you need to prioritize. Okay, what is important to you? Okay, so like I always say, right, what's important to you? If trading, it's for your family, for improving their life, for upgrading their quality of life, then the reason why you're trading is your how. Not your how, it's basically your why, right? So your family is your why. So when you come to prioritization, in terms of example, right, I need to buy into BTC, I need to hedge into BTC, but something happened to one of your family members, you got to get to the hospital. What should come in priority? in this sense, it will be your family, right? Then you will figure out, if I lose a trait, so be it, right? You need to create a JOMO here, joy of missing out, right? What our lead researcher Charles always say in our premier group, that is, you might just want to miss that trait, it's fine, right? But missing a family member is huge in your life. You might get that greatest regret in your life. So here's the thing, you need to learn what's prioritization. Okay, now for those who are singles out there, okay, and your prioritization could be just meeting with friends, could be hanging out with friends. My point of view is this, that as you grow older, okay, and I think some of you would empathize this with me, that as you grow older, you kind of know who are your true friends, who are the people that will really stick along with you, who are the people who really believe in you, who knows what you are doing, who even if don't know what you're doing, they will still be supportive of you, okay, and anyone who say bad stuff about you, they will like, no, okay, he's doing great stuff, right? So you know, I will prioritize those friends instead, right? Those friends that will stick by you, who supports you in everything they do, not those that put you down, judges you, get envy, that jealousy kind of eyes. Don't waste time with them, really, right? You want to talk big ideas here. See, here's one thing that I learned in business and in life is that big people, okay, small people talk about gossips, small people gossip about people. Big people talks about ideas and visions and plays, okay, and what's to do in the whole entire market. So you want to find the big people, you want to talk about the big vision, the big ideas, find those people and talk to them, get the kind of ideas that you get to, all right? So life management is time management. When you learn how to manage your time, you learn how to manage your life, right? So when it comes to prioritization, once you have figured out what's a prioritization, number one, it could be family. So anything that happens to your family takes precedence here. Number two, it could be exercising, for instance, right? Sports. So you realize that life goals are usually split into 3 different segments. Okay, number one is always physical, which means you want to look better, feel better. Number two is always about money, financial. Okay, then number 3 is always about relationships. So the general mindset of people are 3 goals. They will always set 3 goals of financial, relationships, and exercising, which is physical, okay, because that's how people set goals, okay, and therefore you have to look at these 3 and figure out what do you really prioritize, what is really important to you. And then the most important thing is that you need to carve out time for trading. If trading is a priority, you want to improve your life of a family, then trading has to come precedence over watching TV, over binging on Netflix, over binging on food, and therefore it has to come precedence. Reading research has to come over precedence when you prioritize trading as more important, because it is for your family quality of life. Got it? So that is how you differentiate and classify what is more important to you. Okay, over time that becomes your bread and butter, that becomes your trading plan, that becomes your life plan for you to plan your time ahead. Okay, now the other thing that I really want to share is you need to think about, so once you figure out what's a prioritization, what's a priority here, then the next thing you need to figure out is how much time do I want to spend on trading a day. If you spend 30 minutes, an hour, at which day of the time do you process the best? Do you think better in the morning? Do you think better at night when everything is quiet, when your kids are asleep? So you need to know what is the best time, the key performance of your brain, of your mind, of your person. What is the best time for you to think? Personally, for me, I think best in the morning, so I do things and take actions in the morning. Okay, example, Chloe, for instance, loves to study at night, right? Because that's the best time for learning. So everyone has different habits, so you need to classify that. You need to carve out that portion of time for your own trading and research. Okay, so here's the thing. The one thing that I just want to leave with all of you is this: your life shouldn't revolve around trading. Okay, and trading shouldn't be revolving around your life as well. Okay, so this is life, for instance. All right, this is like Earth. Okay, this is like Sun, for instance. So this is your life. Okay, Sun is your life. Trading is just one part of an Earth, of a different planet, orbiting around it, just turning around it. Okay, that should be how you should be carving your life, not the other way around. Okay, not the other way where this is trading, okay, and then your life surrounds it. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so you need to carve out that particular time slot. For instance, you work best at 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on every morning, so that particular 1 hour should be just for trading alone. For instance, every Sunday, just do a quick summary for your whole trading for the week. You get going. You just keep going. Get into that habit for 21 days. You set that habit and just keep going, right? So habits are formed not overnight. It's formed within 21 days. Research has shown at least 3 weeks. Okay, once you have done that, a habit's formed, then you could go on with it. Now remember, a good and a bad habit can be formed in 3 weeks, in 21 days. So you decide what is good and what is a bad habit. All right, so now I've done with my live chat segment. All right, I've given you some of the tips that I could share. The next section, okay, okay. Okay, so I'm back. Alright, so the last portion here I just want to share quickly is before I could go on to BTC prices, which I'll talk about it later in the next video, I just want to conclude quickly that what I could really share in terms of time management and life management per se, it's very limited on videos because there's so much knowledge to talk about. And I've been through a lot of different kind of readings on that and stuff like that. So the thing that I can only value add to people, it's really only when you are within the Premier or the Legacy group, right? So the Legacy, we have closed registration since last year, and therefore now we're just focusing on the Premium group. Okay, and if you're in our Telegram chat, you would have seen Mr. Brian, right, our admin, having posting certain remarks, you know, and certain comments from testimonials from our group members, and also you will find a link in our Telegram channel. All right, so this particular group receives one of the best supports from the team. All right, so now we are on a different gauge, we are on a different level, you know, on a totally different playground again. Okay, so we have a team of more than 7 people or full-time coming in, you know, sharing with you all about the fundamental analysis of different tokens. We're actually sharing with you about technical analysis. You have the closest reach to the people that are closest to the teams as well. That's us, right? And we are also, you know, establishing ourselves as one of the Asia headquarters in terms of crypto network. All right, so this is going to happen in this coming year, or in fact even in next year. But here's the thing, if you want to be in the closest, you know, community or a group that supports each other, who knows each other individually, and you know, we always, you know, want everyone to be close together, helping each other, this is the group to be in. All right, so I'm not trying to, you know, ask everybody to be in this group. Not everyone is not suitable for everyone. You need to at least have 10,000 US dollar in terms of trading account in fiat. No, sorry, not in fiat, in cryptocurrencies. All right, so if you have 10,000 US dollars in fiat and then you're emailing me and asking me whether you can be in the group, sorry, no. Okay, if you have 5,000 US dollars, will it be enough? Yes, but maybe not really. Because why? The fees now are 500 US dollars to join for the first month, and so on and so forth. And $500 will be a significant portion of your 5,000 US. That would be 10%. Okay. And people always have this very frequently asked question that is, you know, what is your ROI? What could be the potential returns and stuff like that? Now, what I could really share this is with you is that our retention rate, okay, for Legacy is about 100%. It's 99.8%. okay, every month. Premier, it goes up to about 60 to 80% every month. Now, there's a reason why people are renewing here. The ROI may not be that great in terms of short-term and mid-term trades, but the long-term play, the directions that we give, the portfolio allocation analysis that we do, the kind of guidelines that we give are the key ideas here of why you can sustain in the long run. And these are the tips that we cannot give so much on the videos because it requires a lot of time and attention. But on the chat itself, there will be more of us, you know, you will see more of us shining, you'll see more of us sharing what we really see and interpret of the market, and really just dishing all of you out to all of you here in the chat. Okay, so the chat is 500 US dollars. The link, it will actually be pasted below, and if you have any questions, just go into the Telegram group, you know, ask some of the admins there. We will actually explain to you how it works. And also on top of that, there are some testimonials pasted in the link below for that joining link, and you can just take a look inside. Okay, so thank you. This is concluding the live chat with me, and I'll be doing later on, I'll be doing a quick analysis on BTC prices as well. So hope that you all will tune in. You know, if you like this video, do like, comment, subscribe below, and therefore last part, 恭喜发财 everybody, and you know, let's have a wonderful profitable year ahead. All right, so take care guys, see you around, bye.